Hey MJ fans, did you know one Moonwalk changed pop forever? Stick around for untold stories from Gary to Neverland, from Jackson 5 Kid to King. This changes everything. Hit like, share, and subscribe if you're ready. Michael Jackson was born on August 29, 1958, in Gary, Indiana, into a large working-class African-American family of 10 children headed by steelworker Joe Jackson and devout Jehovah's Witness Catherine. Gary childhood, 1958-1964. Eighth child after Rebbe, Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, Latoya, Marlon, and twin Brandon, who died young. MJ grew up in a cramped two-bedroom house at 2300 Jackson Street. Joe spotted Tito's guitar talent after a broken string, bought him a new one, and pushed music as escape from factory drudgery, often through harsh rehearsals with belts for mistakes. Michael Jackson birthplace house. This modest white house remains a pilgrimage site, marking humble roots before stardom. Jackson 5 formation, 1964-1965. 1964. Joe formed the group with Tito guitar, Jackie tenor, Jermaine bass, named Jackson Brothers. Neighbors Milford Height keys and Raynaud Jones drums joined initially. 1965. At age 5, prodigy MJ joined on congas, later lead vocals. 7-year-old Marlon added tambourine. After a Tiny Tots Jamboree win, talent agent Evelyn LaHaye dubbed them Jackson 5 Singing Group. They hustled local talent shows and the Chitlin circuit, building buzz. By 1968, Bobby Taylor scouted them for Motown. MJ's charisma stole every stage, setting up their 1969 explosion with I Want You Back. Original Jackson 5 lineup. Jackie Jackson B. 1951 oldest, tenor vocals, percussion, tambourine. Still touring. Tito Jackson 1953-2024 guitarist, vocals. Died last year of heart attack at 70. Jermaine Jackson B. 1954 bass, lead vocals on hits like Daddy's Home. Left briefly in 1975. Marlon Jackson B. 1957 vocals, congas, dancer. Active in current Jackson's shows. Michael Jackson 1958-2009 lead vocals, star at age 5. Left 1984 for solo. Later additions. Randy Jackson B. 1961 youngest brother, keyboards, joined 1975 as Jermaine exited. Michael Jackson's brothers in the Jackson 5 launched from gritty local gigs in Gary, Indiana, before Motown fame in 1968. 1965. First wins. Debut invite. Glen Park Talent Show, Gary, 5-year-old MJ on congas steals spotlight. Breakthrough. Theodore Roosevelt High School victory, 1966, Jermaine sang My Girl, MJ did Barefootin'. 500 won talent contests. 1966-1967, Chitlin Circuit Hustle. Gary venues. Gilroy Stadium, Memorial Auditorium. Police restrained screaming girls early. Chicago Push. Regal Theater, 1967, opening for Gladys Knight, High Chaparral Club, late. 67, Bobby Taylor scouts them. NYC Try. Apollo Theater audition, 1967, Raw Energy wows Smokey Robinson. Steeltown era singles, 1967-68. Local label records. Big Boy, Under Ripples and Waves plus Michael. Hustled clubs till Motown called after Detroit audition, July 23, 1968. Michael Jackson's solo performance that cemented him as the king of pop was his Billie Jean debut on Motown 25. Yesterday, Today, Forever, May 16, 1983, viewed by 47 million Americans. The historic moment. After a Jackson 5 medley with his brothers, MJ stayed solo in his black sequined jacket and single white glove. He introduced Billie Jean from his new solo album Thriller, then unveiled the Moonwalk, gliding backward effortlessly. The crowd erupted. Brothers rushed back on stage in shock. It was his first live TV solo smash, shifting him from ex-child star to global icon overnight. The historic moment. After a Jackson 5 medley with his brothers, MJ stayed solo in his black sequined jacket and single white glove. He introduced Billie Jean from his new solo album Thriller, then unveiled the Moonwalk, gliding backward effortlessly. The crowd erupted. Brothers rushed back on stage in shock. It was his first live TV solo smash, shifting him from ex-child star to global icon overnight. This captures the exact sequined jacket moonwalk electric energy that stunned the world. Pets. Michael Jackson filled his Neverland ranch with an exotic pet menagerie reflecting his childlike wonder and love for animals. Famous pets. Bubbles the Chimp 1985-2004, rescued from a cancer lab at age 3. Dressed like MJ, learned moonwalk, toured globally, slept in MJ's room. Relocated to Florida sanctuary when aggressive with baby Prince. Louis the Llama. Frequent photo op buddy. MJ mourned previous llama killed by dogs. Muscles the boa constrictor. 1987 pet snake, coiled around his arm affectionately. Neverland Zoo highlights. Elephant, giraffes, tigers, lions, orangutans, flamingos, alligators, baboons. PETA probed mid-2000s mistreatment claims cleared. MJ personally rehomed most before 2009 death. Another mag. Michael Jackson with chimpanzee. MJ with Bubbles hugging his side and Louis nearby. Classic 1980s Neverland family portrait. Dogs. Large the bulldog. Sasha. Shadow rounded out the pack. He even launched Michael's Pets plush toys. Post-death, survivors went to sanctuaries, zoos. Controversy. Michael Jackson faced major controversies throughout his life, primarily child sexual abuse allegations, alongside personal eccentricities and financial woes that fueled tabloid frenzy. Child molestation allegations. 1993, Jordan Chandler, 13-year-old cancer survivor, accused MJ of abuse at Neverland Ranch over months, bathing together, fondling. Settled civil suit for $25M, no guilt admission, criminal probe dropped after family refused testimony. MJ called it extortion. 2003-2005 trial, Gavin Arvizo, living with Michael Jackson doc showed MJ holding hands with 13-year-old, defending kids in his bed. Charged with 10 felony counts: molestation, intoxication, conspiracy. Acquitted June 2005 after star witnesses like Macaulay Culkin denied abuse. Recent claims. 2026 biopic reignited debate. 4 siblings sued estate alleging 1990s-2000s abuse ongoing. Other major issues. Skin changes, vitiligo. Tabloids screamed. Bleaching. MJ revealed 1993 lupus vitiligo diagnosis. Multiple surgeries altered appearance. Pepsi burn. 1984, Michael Jackson received a $1.5 million settlement from Pepsi after his 1984 hair burn accident during a commercial shoot. He donated the entire amount to Broadman Medical Center in Culver City, California, where he was treated for his second-degree scalp burns. In recognition, the hospital established the Michael Jackson Burn Center to help other burn victims, turning personal tragedy into a lasting philanthropic legacy. Financial ruin. $500 million debt at death despite $2 billion plus earnings. Overspending on Neverland, bad deals. Public fallout. Neverland sleepovers with boys framed as innocents destroyed image post 1993. Biopic skips allegations, death. Michael Jackson died on June 25, 2009, at age 50 in his Los Angeles rental mansion, ruled a homicide from acute propofol intoxication combined with sedatives like lorazepam, Ativan, and midazolam. Final hours. Exhausted from This Is It tour rehearsals, 50 London shows planned, MJ begged personal doctor Conrad Murray for sleep. Murray administered propofol, surgical anesthetic nicknamed milk of amnesia, via IV drip at 10:40 a.m. Pacific Daylight Saving Time, without proper monitoring equipment. MJ slurred. More. If you like the life story of MJ, please do like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Follow for more videos about MJ's life and career, which is mystery to everyone. Comment for next person you wanna know.